That was my first moment of real doubt. When I started to wonder, this whole thing was a mistake. So then I went back to my office. And there was a new casualty list waiting for me. People are dying out there every day. Entire worlds are struggling for their freedom. And here I am, still worrying about the finer points of morality. No, I had to keep my eye on the ball, winning the war, stopping the bloodshed. Those were the priorities. So I pushed on, and every time another doubt appeared before me, I just found another way to shove it aside.
I feel like I've lost my purpose now. It's like,
well, give up then.
No.
Jesus!
Hello everybody and welcome to the Wednesday show. I'm Hammer and I'm usually joined by two of my favorite Wednesday show hosts, Jen TMaxi in Canada and Terry Diamantis down under. You can find us on Rumble every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, and then we bring in YouTube at 9 p.m. to simulcast on YouTube as well. Hope you have time to stop by.
That was my first moment of real doubt. When I started to wonder, this whole thing was a mistake. So then I went back to my office. And there was a new casualty list waiting for me. People are dying out there every day. Entire worlds are struggling for their freedom. And here I am, still worrying about the finer points of morality. No, I I had to keep my eye on the ball, winning the war, stopping the bloodshed. Those were the priorities. So I pushed on, and every time another doubt appeared before me, I just found another way to shove it aside.
I feel like I've lost my purpose now. It's like,
Well, give up then.
No.
Jesus!
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Wednesday show. I'm Hammer, and I'm usually joined by two of my favorite Wednesday show hosts, TMaxi in Canada and Terry Diamantis down under. You can find us on Rumble every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, and then we bring in YouTube at 9 p.m. to simulcast on YouTube as well. Hope you have time to stop by.
That was my first moment of real doubt. When I started to wonder if this whole thing was a mistake. So then I went back to my office. And there was a new casualty list waiting for me. People are dying out there every day. Entire worlds are struggling for their freedom. And here I am, still worrying about the finer points of morality. No, I had to keep my eye on the ball, winning the war, stopping the bloodshed. Those were the priorities. So I pushed on, and every time another doubt appeared before me, I just found another way to shove it aside.
I feel like I've lost my purpose now. It's like,
Well, give up then.
No.
Jesus!
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Wednesday show. I'm Hammer, and I'm usually joined by two of my favorite Wednesday show hosts, TMaxi in Canada and Terry Diamantis down under. You can find us on Rumble every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, and then we bring in YouTube at 9 p.m. to simulcast on YouTube as well. Hope you have time to stop by.
That was my first moment of real doubt. When I started to wonder, this whole thing was a mistake. So then I went back to my office. And there was a new casualty list waiting for me. People are dying out there every day. Entire worlds are struggling for their freedom. And here I am, still worrying about the finer points of morality. No, I had to keep my eye on the ball, winning the war, stopping the bloodshed. Those were the priorities. So I pushed on, and every time another doubt appeared before me, I just found another way to shove it aside.
I feel like I've lost my purpose now. It's like,
Well, give up then.
No.
Jesus!
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Wednesday show. I'm Hammer, and I'm usually joined by two of my favorite Wednesday show hosts, TMaxi in Canada and Terry DeMantis down under. You can find us on Rumble every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, and then we bring in YouTube at 9 p.m. to simulcast on YouTube as well. Hope you have time to stop by.
That was my first moment of real doubt. When I started to wonder if this whole thing was a mistake. So then I went back to my office. And there was a new casualty list waiting for me. People are dying out there every day. Entire worlds are struggling for their freedom. And here I am, still worrying about the finer points of morality. No, I had to keep my eye on the ball, winning the war, stopping the bloodshed. Those were the priorities. So I pushed on, and every time another doubt appeared before me, I just found another way to shove it aside.
I feel like I've lost my purpose now. It's like,
Well, give up then.
No.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Wednesday show. I'm Hammer, and I'm usually joined by two of my favorite Wednesday show hosts, TMaxi in Canada and Terry DeMantis down under. You can find us on Rumble every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, and then we bring in YouTube at 9 p.m. to simulcast on YouTube as well. Hope you have time to stop by.
That was my first moment of real doubt. When I started to wonder, this whole thing was a mistake. So then I went back to my office. And there was a new casualty list waiting for me. People are dying out there every day. Entire worlds are struggling for their freedom. And here I am, still worrying about the finer points of morality. No, I had to keep my eye on the ball, winning the war, stopping the bloodshed. Those were the priorities. So I pushed on, and every time another doubt appeared before me, I just found another way to shove it aside.
I feel like I've lost my purpose now. It's like,
Well, give up then.
No.
Jeebus!
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Wednesday show. I'm Hammer, and I'm usually joined by two of my favorite Wednesday show hosts, TMaxi in Canada and Terry DeMantis down under. You can find us on Rumble every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, and then we bring in YouTube at 9 p.m. to simulcast on YouTube as well. Hope you have time to stop by.
That was my first moment of real doubt. When I started to wonder, this whole thing was a mistake. So then I went back to my office. And there was a new casualty list waiting for me. People are dying out there every day. Entire worlds are struggling for their freedom. And here I am, still worrying about the finer points of morality. No, I had to keep my eye on the ball, winning the war, stopping the bloodshed. Those were the priorities. So I pushed on, and every time another doubt appeared before me, I just found another way to shove it aside.
Minions of the Zoo. In space!
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Minions of the Zoo in space. I'm the kid for Tyr Alexander. I'm here with my friends Mitch Nemo.
It came from my bowels.
God damn. Willard Forge.
Came from his behind.
The Batman.
Bagagwa.
And Critical Drinker, Thinking Guild. Sorry.
Help, I farted and can't get up.
Wow.
I had to.
And as always, we're expecting more, but until then, we're going to play some Star Trek Online and talk some shit. Before we started, when we was in the waiting room waiting to begin, there was a rather good conversation going, and I want to critical
At the
heads.
moment, I'm getting pissed
yeah.
off with this dickhead in the chat who's having a go at somebody who said they were poor and saying that why did you decide to become poor?
Why do you read that? Let's hop on. I need to do the dandy anyway.
Okay, so
Yeah, why not?
Oh, yeah,
That
the
sounded
problem that I
full of the
have,
pain.
it is pain. Like I said, I don't know if I'll make it all the way through with this, but
Again, it's
Yeah,
okay.
well, real life takes precedence, Mitch.
this isn't real life. It's a real pain in the ass.
I thought you were going to say, is it just fantasy there for a second?
is this just fantasy?
Then I'd accuse you of being caught in a landslide. No escape from reality.
At least the events of today have confirmed that I have a cure,
Yes.
as it were. That cure is time. I don't want to go into any more details on stream.
All right.
I summoned Bagagwa.
Yes.
The hell's going on with my fucking tray? Oh, fuck it, I'll deal with it later.
Fair enough.
So like you're saying, critical. Go ahead.
As I was saying a minute ago, yeah, I've been having a problem where I think we've all talked about this a time or two before on this channel. That people seem to have this obsession with putting straight characters in a relationship, and then when you question that or when you argue with it, you're homophobic or some bullshit like that. It's like, first of all, no. Second, these characters were already established for 15 fucking years, and you just have it in your fucking head that these two must be together because your little brain can't process that people can be lifelong friends.
I don't
or
call it
siblings.
homophobia. I call it homosexual. I call it the gay fatigue.
Gay fatigue.
I'm going to
Gay
call
yeah,
it
that could be a thing.
homophilia.
Homophilia.
No, I want to vote from
That's
our
homophilia.
point of view, Mitch.
What's that?
I want to vote from our point of view, Mitch,
Oh, okay.
not theirs.
I'm
It's
going
gay
to call
fatigue.
If they're
it.
going to ascribe names to us, I'm going to ascribe names to them. At least
Yeah.
mine will be accurate.
I'm going to. Alright, first off, like to kick off, we were talking about the characters Dean Winter and Sam Winters from Winchester. My bad. Goddamn
Dean and
Winters.
Sam Winchester.
From Supernatural,
Yeah.
who are brothers, which is even worse.
No,
Now-
what I'm talking
Oh,
about
yeah.
is people who. No, what I was talking about was people who try to make Castiel and Dean together.
But see,
Oh, it's not just Castiel. It's usually Castiel, Dean, and Sam.
But see, the problem with that
That
is, within the context of the show, Castiel doesn't care. He is male only in that, you know, the body he is currently occupying is male.
Well, you know, because
Isn't
his
his class of
psycho.
angel asexual?
Yes.
Yeah,
It's supposed to be,
the
but
actor?
quite clearly they've decided that his entire psychology is masculine.
But all right, so go ahead.
That doesn't mean that he has horny sex feelings for men, though, or women,
No.
for that matter.
Not
He
until
doesn't.
not
Castiel
on
does not care.
yeah, and on those times where he's been rendered human, he's being very heterosexual.
Yes,
Yeah.
many times.
Now,
Yeah,
if you want to have your headcanon, your fantasy, and keep your little
keep it to yourself.
yeah, your fanfic, keep it to yourself or in your subreddits where that shit is acceptable, fine. But the moment you put it onto a wider audience and people are like, no, this wouldn't happen, you need to accept that shit.
Exactly.
Yeah, the
like,
presentation of evidence is not an act of bigotry.
Yes.
like Castiel has been with multiple women throughout the show. He was with that Reaper chick, and he was
Yeah, he's poked a few demons.
he was with Meg many times, off screen most.
Griffin?
Huh?
No, not Griffin.
Oh, she was a demon.
No, I'm talking about the character in the demon Meg.
Oh.
But see,
He was with her. They don't. It's been heavily implied that they were together. There was actually an alternate universe where they went to a different universe, and he was actually in a harem of women.
Because he's been rendered mortal.
Yep. He has been basically mortal the entire time.
but
These
see,
people are fucking stupid, and it pisses me off.
again, it's that they want their headcanon to be true, and they can't accept it for what it is. Look,
No,
I think some of them
it's
just
something else.
do it.
oh,
I think some of them just do it to wind up the ordinary fans.
go ahead, Mitch.
I think Bats is right for a percentage of them, but I also think that it's I think there's a group that insists upon what's the word I'm looking for?
Insists upon itself.
Well, yeah, they insist that they're being discriminated against,
Yes.
Yeah.
so they make a ridiculous statement about how character X is gay.
Yeah,
And when people
And there's
present
been no
evidence to the
indication.
contrary, then they get to go and cry all their bigotry and do all their virtue signaling and blah 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 blah.
Or character X is black when the concept isn't. Oh well, he's clearly written that way. No, he's fucking not. He's written to be an anime. If the Piccolo is a black man, no, Piccolo isn't written to be
Oh, you're
black.
talking about black coding?
Yeah, black coding. That dumb shit. You don't. But an author, if he wanted a character to be a thing, he would just make it a thing.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, there's no such thing as
Exactly.
coding shit. Like, you can't. Okay, black people don't have a moratorium on Catholicism. They don't have moratorium on using slang. It isn't like, oh well, or the way he acts gruff, and that's not a black trait. That's a human trait. You don't code shit.
Exactly.
Like if the
I
author
hate
wanted
that
the thing,
coding
he did.
shit.
If the author wanted it to be a thing, it be the thing.
Right.
This character is X-coded. It's just how it is to me.
No, see, that's and again, that's a desperate attempt for the speaker. The speaker desperately wants people to think that they're intelligent and they've uncovered some great mystery. They've never uncovered anything. You've created a line of bullshit that you've grabbed onto for dear life because you're a moron.
Yes.
And you think people will buy into it. And sadly, they're kind of right. Some people do buy into it.
It's like that channel I came across on YouTube and didn't bother clicking on because it popped up my feed 4 or 5 times, and every TV show they can think of, like from the 70s or the 80s or even the 60s, they point out it's obviously a gay show. Cheers was one of them.
Oh,
Cheers is obviously a gay bar.
Or now how they want to go back in time. All right, when the Wachowski brothers ripped the Matrix, they were the Wachowski brothers, and they want to go back. But they want to go back in time and say, oh well, it's clearly about trans issues. No, it's not. It's about existentialism. It's about transhumanism. It's about what makes a human being a human being.
There was also a very glaring Jesus metaphor
for the
entire thing.
Yeah, a really huge Jesus metaphor in that entire fucking thing. Like in the very end of the movie, he is literally bathed in gold over a cross-like object. And with angel
sacrificing himself for everyone. Yep.
If these people would
literally
just give up
himself.
their desperation to be accepted, they could then give up their desperation to be oppressed.
Yes.
It's just like black people from the 90s
no one
and early
cares about
2000s.
you.
Yeah.
No one cares about me.
Racism was almost
when
dead.
black people actually were being oppressed in America, like the 50s, the 60s, and even the early 70s.
Yeah.
They didn't complain about it nearly as much as they do now, and they're not being oppressed.
No, they did more to thrive and overcome it than it has
Hold on, everybody.
done in the last
They want to
20
be
years.
Wait a minute, Critical is trying to make a point. Go ahead, Critical.
I was trying to say that racism was pretty much almost entirely dead from the 90s and mid 2000s era.
Hold on a minute, Critical. If I may interject a second. It wasn't. It was pretty much on its way out in the 70s.
You know what I mean? Like there was like everyone loved black movies. There's like thousands of black films out there that are great movies, fantastic, hilarious movies. They don't make them anymore because everyone's got to be in their fucking feelings about racism, white people bad. They're putting it down. Just shut up. As Adam Sandler would say.
It is spreading the browbeating of the message that somehow black people, despite all the advancements that we've gotten as a country, everything that we've come through as a country, somehow they're being oppressed, which is an insult to what my ancestors, who I've never met, went through. Like, yeah, we had some shitty parts in our history. Like, yeah, okay. Humans are shitty creatures. But right now, today, I've never picked cotton.
Neither have I.
Neither have I.
I am.
Well, you're from the fucking
There's always
South.
one, isn't there? There's always fucking one. I have.
No, but my point being is, like, no one here, and mind you, Critical's the youngest among us, but still, me and Critical's generation has never gone through any really huge social upheaval, if you will. Like, we've never had the discrimination of, say, Mitch's generation or Batman's, Like, and when you guys, well, I'm not saying that you guys personally going through your generations going through that shit. It was already out the door. Like, it was starting to become
Yeah.
fringe.
It's anti-white discrimination now, and
Yeah.
interesting, we don't complain about it nearly as much as you lot do.
I don't complain about it at all. Fuck.
Right, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
He's talking about
Yeah,
making
you
black
and
people
dead
say.
people.
Anti-white discrimination. That makes
Go to
no
hell.
sense. Like
Yeah.
Yuckers.
Okay.
Hug. Formal
Yeah,
hugs.
someone's the goggle and it hurts.
The goggle appeared in his belly.
Yeah.
Oh god, it's like the cat from the Twilight Zone. Crawling around. Remember that one?
Yeah.
That was great. Was that the Twilight Zone? No. Yeah.
No,
No.
that was.
The cat that's traveling across the United States to rescue.
No.
It's
The
homeward bound,
movie.
you idiot.
The movie, it's either Tales from the Dark Side or the Twilight Zone, where this guy is like, I got this cat. It killed all my family members.
That was
Dark Side.
that was Tale from the Dark Side.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tales. Yeah. I love that
I
cat
love that
so
show.
much.
Or as I like to call it, Tale from the Duck Side.
Well, that was Will's.
It's from the movie, and that cat looked just like my little brother Spooky. He was so cute. We used to call Spooky what is it, Gut Cat? We used to call it the Gut Cat. It was so cute.
You didn't
I
know
like
that was
the cat
actually
side.
Hellcat and Will in their first movie role. Hellcat was the cat itself, and Will did all the stunts.
Oh, very impressive, Will. Good job.
Well, I bet you didn't know that Johnny Hellcat used to do all the stunts for Salem in Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
I knew that was him.
Yeah. Such a good stunt guy.
Yep.
No CGI was involved.
None whatsoever. I didn't know that. I got to congratulate Hellcat on that.
Oh yeah. Also, I got the job.
Congratulations.
Yay! Congratulations. Nice hearing some good news for a change.
Congratulations on being employed. Now you can tell your other jobs are fine.
Actually, I was about to say that. I'm going to be going in tomorrow and telling them to putting in my 2 weeks notice, and I start on the 25th.
Congratulations.
Well, my official start date.
Yeah, congratulations. I hope it's a boy.
I hope it's a squirrel. Yo, James.
Fuck squirrels.
Hello, Jim.
Earthworm Jim.
James, we were talking.
The squirrels would fit right in this show. Squirrels are China.
We were talking about your favorite.
Yeah.
We were talking about your favorite topic, James. Racism.
Oh, I love racism.
Yeah, especially the 4-minute mile.
I was gonna say the same joke. I was gonna say, I hate racists. I hate racing. I hate racing on feet.
I beat you to it.
You know, I love racist jokes and all that. But in all honesty, when I meet someone that is really a true racist, you know, they don't do it with any kind of humor. They are just
a dick.
Dyed in the wool. It's their actual belief system.
It's my landlord.
I cannot stand those people.
See, no one can stand a true racist. No one can stand it. Honestly.
Amusingly enough, not even real racists.
Yeah, but see, the problem is the left side has concluded that making any type of racial joke or saying anything racially related or fucking hilariously racist is akin to the same amount of energy as the person that's an actual fucking racist.
Exactly, and it pisses me off. That's why we can't have that shit no more.
Yeah. You know, for the people that are on this or in our Discord right now with us chatting, I'm going to show you something real quick. It's a visual joke.
We're on Minions.
Yeah.
I just want to get that out there. We're on Minions channel.
Yeah, we can't.
I know.
We're gonna put it.
It's not going to be bad.
we're in space where nobody
I
can
don't
hear.
mean that you have to show it on menus on the
No,
actual stream, but it's
we're in
meant
game.
for X. Oh. For the
Oh goddamn! My overflow bag's always overflowing of shit.
Damn.
Get rid of stuff.
I'd like, yeah.
That's what
Give
I'm
it all.
doing.
So that was
I'd turn it off.
A pack what?
Hoarder.
I'm a hoarder.
Yeah.
I'm not a pack rat. I'm a minimalist.
I'm not really a
when I
hoarder.
grow
I've
up.
just downsized from a 1,400 square foot on a full basement to a 700 square foot apartment.
Ugh.
Even with a house fire, you still have more stuff than you got room for.
I have no clue about. Is it just fucking me or every time? You press a button because I love the fact that I can hide my weapon and then all of a sudden, back. So it'll go away and it'll come back. I don't know what the fuck the jank is.
Are you pressing the number Z or are you pressing the hide weapon in your?
There's a hide weapon button.
Okay.
Okay, all right.
Mate, that's news to me as well, Tyr.
Holster it. Letter H.
All right, that's what it is.
What am I looking for?
There's a female in here?
What?
Is there a female in here with us?
Kefki?
There's a Kefki here.
No,
Where's the Kefki? Oh, there's a Kefki.
there's no females in here.
No.
And Kefki?
All right,
You
clean
can't
yourself up.
It's just a
I've
sausage
nominated
fest.
Kefki to do the redesign on the Hamburglar, but to make it a ferret.
Fried burglar.
It's just a regular old
Fur
sausage
burglar?
fest. Yeah.
That sounds. Fur burglar sounds just
It does.
Well, not
dirty.
fur burglar.
It's a
James,
what fest?
You horny pervert.
Fried burglar.
No. Someone said
it's a
it's
hamburger.
something fest. A what fest?
I said it's a sausage fest up in here.
Is that like?
That means it's a bunch
That's
of
when you
guys.
have a stream of bald guys.
It means it's
No
guys
females.
only.
Lady, I need to borrow you for a second. Hey, don't touch that.
At least part of you.
Wait, no, touch it. No!
Wait, Tyr,
Now it's a
you
sausage
got
fest adjacent.
Tholian
Yeah.
Malubalobber?
Yeah, a Tholian,
I know.
Malubalobber.
yeah,
Yeah,
Malubalaba?
Tarantula.
Yes.
A Peter Cole, too.
The
Oh my
environmental
God.
systems and that, won't all your crew be like burnt to a crisp?
We like it. We like it hot.
You know that the second season of Wednesday came out
It did?
on
On
Netflix?
Thursday?
Yeah.
Oh.
Of Wednesday?
Ah,
What?
You feel like you've had your feet in the freezer.
They get cold.
Your circulation's probably.
I didn't know that the second
Yeah.
season of Wednesday came out, James.
It's the song of
Pretty
ice
good,
and fire. You, how dare you?
I don't. Jenna Ortega used to be hot and cute and sexy. Now she looks fucking weird.
Now she looks. Yeah, now she looks like one of the. She looks like a Toulousian.
Yes, she's like she got all the fat tucked out of her cheeks, and she just looks hideous.
And she's got no eyebrows left.
that's Hollywood.
She's kind of got that whole Olsen thing going on.
Yeah, and it's fucking creepy.
Yeah, Jimmy Olsen, unfortunately.
Alright, so Kefki.
What are you all?
Alright, so Jenna Ortega used to have like the little cute, chubby cheeks.
Cherubic.
Yeah, cherubic cheeks. There it is.
Who's that?
Wednesday Adam.
Oh.
The chick who played Wednesday.
And
Thursday.
Okay.
And now she doesn't have that cheek fat.
That's
And
Christine Ricci.
no, that's the original.
No, the original one was the little girl. What's her name?
From the movies with Raul Julia is Christina Ricci, but
Yeah, Christina.
they made a
That wasn't the
remake.
original either.
The original movie.
Wait.
Oh, the original movie? That's different. I mean, the original actress who played Wednesday Addams was... I'll shut up now.
No, that's a weird name. I'll shut up now. That's a weird name. Would have been mad.
No, but the new girl, the one that's the current iteration of Wednesday Addams is named Jenna Ortega, and she huh?
They made a new movie?
No, it's a TV show. It's a TV show.
Series on Netflix.
And it's focused on an adult Wednesday.
No, it's she's
like
in
in
high school. And the whole premise of it is she was in a public school, and her being an Addams, doing Addams things, she gets sent to like a juvenile facility for
it's
other.
like an academy for special people.
Yeah, and they just happen to be like mermaids, werewolves,
It's not the
Medusa,
Xavier School for Gifted Children, is it?
You're right.
or Percy Jackson.
Yeah, but
yeah, basically.
Talking about her face. What's wrong with her face?
All right, so
she did one of those Hollywood fat removal things.
Yes.
I forget what it's called.
The buccal fat.
Like suction.
It makes you look like
buccal fat.
Cocaine.
Yeah, they have the fat removed from their face.
Yeah, that's gonna make them look old and gaunt and weird.
Yeah, it's also going to do cause structural damage as well.
Yeah, I tagged you in that, what she looks like.
See?
I thought she did it the old-fashioned way with like coke.
Again, all right. So controversial opinion.
Look like now.
Chubby cherubic cheeks are cute.
That's not
It can be.
That's accurate.
Like the whole gaunt and shit look is fucking insane.
In all reality, it's one of those whole things that it depends on the woman. Or depends on the person, honestly.
The desperate pursuit for beauty above all else. The desperate pursuit of beauty above all else. Oh, shut up. Go ahead, Kefki.
No, go ahead, Bats.
I'm saying the desperate pursuit of beauty above all else generates disturbingly strange results. You've seen it in every other civilization.
Yes.
It's not beauty that they're searching for, and they don't even recognize what they're searching for. They're looking for glamour, and they think glamour is beautiful, but it's not.
They're looking for glamour and approval, even though she already had that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Jenna Ortega was already glamorous. She was already beautiful. She was already accepted. This is like marketing people whispering in her ear.
Yes, corrupting her. And poor girl.
It's like what's her name? Ruined her face.
I got a good question.
42.
Since you're in like the no, I wasn't going to say. But what I was going to say is, with you being in the lobby, are you able to climb all the way up and jump off and die?
I could, but no, I can't die.
You can climb up, you can jump off, you can't die.
I will never I will never generate. You will never generate enough damage because, like in this lobby, you constantly regenerate, and I can show you.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
All right, so
It's like that woman who played in The Boys as Starlight.
Yeah, she did the same
Oh,
thing.
good.
She was
Yeah.
gorgeous
Erin Moriarty.
as Starlight. Yeah,
wait a
and
minute.
And even
James.
jumping from the top, you'll get a couple hundred damage.
Yeah, like 334. You'll never do enough damage to kill you.
She was genuinely lovely.
I'm watching.
She looked very much the part because Starlight is girl next door, middle America.
Yeah.
But then she did this procedure, and now she just looks like Hollywood trash.
She's not that good. Yeah, she lost that soft femininity.
Yes.
she took away her chubby cheeks for the second image here. She had that
You know, I wouldn't mind
right
if
foot
there
up,
was a
tip
fat
up.
redistribution.
Whenever you are.
Why do women do
Batman.
this?
Oh,
Give me a minute.
to be honest, a lot of people are like females are self-conscious about chubby. I got chubby cheeks. I've always had the fatter because that Cherokee got the square kind of face, and I can understand people feeling very self-conscious about that. You know, because it I don't know, it just makes you feel like the lower half of your face is not in proportion with your forehead and stuff, or that because they always say females should have a heart-shaped face, not a squarish face or whatever.
Okay, all right.
You know?
This is the problem with everything, especially when it comes to things like beauty and looks. It is in the eye of the beholder.
Yep.
I guess.
So what you're saying is beauty is in the eye of a floating spherical creature with lots of eyes, one of which can turn into stone.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Absolutely.
No, I said a beholder, not the beholder. Like that's not a specific beholder that is in control of. So
No, you said of the beholder.
You're right.
So that means that beauty is in the eye of a Dungeons and Dragons computer game, right? Gotcha.
Yes.
You know what else these desperate for glamour people don't really understand?
What?
So I guess this is here now.
Kicked me.
Go ahead.
It was right here.
It kicked you?
No, not the game. The point I was gonna make.
His thought.
Hate it when it happens.
Yeah, it fucking ran out on me. Like a black.
I hate it when it happens.
Oh!
The thing I fixed him.
Like a black guy after his milk.
No, the
What about beauty? And you says these people are searching for glamour. One thing that they can't understand.
I know what I said. That's where it lost me.
Oh.
One thing they can't understand is humanity.
True.
An important part of oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, crap.
Yeah, okay, I'll give you. We all
Yes,
know
my
who
child.
Daphne Zuniga is.
Yeah.
I believe I did.
She played.
Oh yeah.
Princess what's her
Princess
face?
Vespa.
Baseballs. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. The Druish
No,
If you've
princess.
seen her recently, you'll notice that she hasn't had all that work done. She's still charming as all hell.
Mm-hmm. She looks her age, but she's still. Yeah.
Yes. Justine Bateman is the same way.
I don't think so.
There
I
are
think
some that
Justine
would say that
Bateman.
she's aged kind of roughly, but she's still charming as all hell.
I think Justine Bateman looks emaciated.
I didn't want to do
A
that.
little bit, yeah. She looks like she needs a sandwich, and I'd be happy to make her one.
When it comes to Daphne Zuniga, I think she would have made a better Princess Leia than Carrie Fisher.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
I think she was a better actress as well.
Who joined us? Is that
Meh.
Rotncorpse?
It's tragic.
No.
I know it's tragic, but who joined us?
Oh, God. This woman who does the voice.
And I'm going to go ahead
like
and.
that. We need to do a thing and make Tarragon into space face.
Ace of ace.
I mean, can you imagine if Daphne Zuniga had gotten the part of Princess Leia, and then also gotten the part of Princess Vespa as well?
Oh,
that'd be
awesome.
hilarious.
She'd have been playing her own party.
Yeah.
George Lucas wouldn't allow it.
The funny thing is, it would have worked.
Yeah.
I think Lucas would have allowed it.
Probably. I mean, he did approve of Star Wars. He did approve of it.
Because he was a fan of John Candy.
Also,
Well,
you know,
let's face it. Lucas didn't have much to do with Star Wars anyway.
Wait a minute, hold on. Who were you saying? Critical, and then Batman.
I was saying the only right, the other thing that he approved it for.
What?
As long as Lone Star did not look like Harrison Ford's character.
I mean, okay. And you saying Batman?
Lucas didn't really have much to do with Star Wars anyway.
He didn't?
No, really. I mean, the film we got had very little to do with the script he wrote. The actors and the assistant directors seem to know more about it than he did. And the entire Star Wars trilogy looked and feels like a Steven Spielberg movie.
So in other words, it's just somebody taking credit for someone else's work.
Kinda.
In a manner of speaking. I don't think it's quite like that, but it's close. I mean, Irvin Kershner wrote The Empire Strikes Back, for Christ's sake.
Yeah.
And that's by far the best one.
Yes.
No, the first one was the best one.
I don't know.
Star Wars.
Because the Empire Strikes Back was... It had lightsaber combat, and it had, all the cool bells and whistles, and it had Pray I Do Not Alter Further.
Pray.
Oh, shut up, you girl.
I don't have any clue how to fucking do this damn fucking mission.
I have the perfect guidebook for you. You just follow the Mitch.
Where is the... I think I see the Mitch.
I have altered the deal. Pray I don't alter.
Why can't you eat that raw Mitch goes and don't you eat that yellow snow?
You know what they say? A Mitch in time saves 9.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys.
Mitch in Time watches Deep Space Nine.
What you sorry about, Tragic?
Oh, I was laughing. I'm taking. I posted this in the Discord. It's the race purity test. It's supposed to. It's supposed to see how racist you are according to one's experiences with different races. I'm like,
oh shit!
I always lie on those things.
It's at least some parody, that's for sure. Because the way that some of the questions are answered or referenced, it's like, yeah, there's nothing racist or wrong about it, but this is something that's going to be called racist by certain groups. But the way they worded it tells you it's not those groups running the test.
I took one of those racial purity tests for a laugh once, and yeah, deliberately answered it badly, and I got told I was even more racist than Hitler.
Wow.
So therefore, my mission has succeeded.
the very first the very first question on here for me is you've door dashed a meal during a heavy snowstorm.
That one I don't get.
Okay.
That's a white thing.
It's a
mainly
privilege
because
thing.
Hold on. Tragic is trying to say something.
Because there's a lot of people of different races that do DoorDash.
Mm-hmm.
So the idea is, yes, it's supposed to be like you're white privileged if you use DoorDash during a snowstorm. Well, I've never won a heavy snowstorm because it is Oklahoma.
Right.
I have DoorDash during a tornado warning.
I mean,
That's just because you hate DoorDash drivers.
That's evil.
But aren't you like
So
far away from the tornado?
you're trying to get some poor delivery driver killed.
I have fought the racist allegations with I'm not racist. I have black friends.
You have black friends. You have a black friend. Wow. I'm gonna meet your black friend.
Do you ever get actual racists coming up to you and telling you you've gone too far?
Me?
You believe that black people are better at sports, excluding swimming.
God damn.
God damn.
Better at sports? No. Generically more athletic? Yes, that's empirically proven.
That's why we do call them basketball Americans.
Yeah, that's because you want to crush them all into spherical shapes and play basketball with them.
Believe that Asians are usually good at math.
I mean, to tell you how crazy nuts bad the test is, one of the questions is basically, do you understand the concept of per capita?
I understand the concept of per capita. Where the hell's the goddamn ship?
Over where the Haddonfield is.
Okay, heading to the Haddonfield.
Heading to the Haddonfield.
Heading to the Haddonfield.
On it.
I think it's deadified.
Believe that most Middle Eastern people are terrorists.
No, not most of them. Yeah, actually, yeah, most of them.
A good portion.
I don't believe that most of them are terrorists necessarily, just more that most terrorists are from that demographic.
I mean, believe that Jews control all the money in the media in the world.
Yes.
Possibly.
Damn.
Oh no.
Oh wait a minute.
Your black neighbors are always dangerous. No, they're not.
Yes.
Minions.
Yeah, gotta keep it clean.
Yeah, there are questions he won't be reading.
Okay.
We can do this on Tyr's show, and we could just go straight forward.
Now look, this I've made a connection, and it goes from all this racist nonsense and all the way into entertainment, and it goes across subject matter, really. And I think what we're witnessing is a mass mental migration toward superficiality.
Okay.
I mean, 'cause racism is a superficial thing.
Yes.
There's no real value in a racist point of view. It's a superficial. It's judging people on how they look. The whole thing with we were talking about Jenna Ortega and what she's done to herself and Erin Moriarty. That's a superficial thing. It's about how they look.
Yep. It has nothing to do with their race either.
If we look at entertainment, it's never about character building or character's journey. It's about the superficial.
The elements.
About the character.
Yeah.
Oh, she's girl boss, or oh, he's a Gary Stu.
Or he's black, so he must be oppressed.
Yeah, it's never really about the hero's journey anymore. It's always about here's what someone deserves, because that's the superficial thinking.
Yeah, nowadays there is no hero's journey. I mean, you look at a lot of characters nowadays, mainly female characters, and they start the hero's journey at the end.
But the problem with those characters, see, the problem is the journey is about growth. It is about becoming one thing, starting off as one thing. Take Luke Skywalker, who was essentially a farm boy in the middle of bumfuck nowhere, and he becomes like the hero of the goddamn galaxy. And in the journey, he loses friends, he loses his arm, but he gains his wisdom and patience. You know,
and a strange cow that gives him blue milk.
But in the end, if you look at Ren.
Here, the first movie is the perfect example of the hero's journey because of what he goes through. He still has failures, and he's still helped out by his allies as well.
Yes,
yeah.
And
he doesn't just do everything perfectly.
And that's another thing. The modern female boss hero, the modern character, can do it all. Like, what the fuck?
It really is a massive intellectual migration toward superficiality.
Yes,
because we see it in every aspect of life now.
But look at like if you look at the sequel trilogy, what roles did any of the other characters play?
They were there to
Game
make
and
the
fodder?
main character look even better.
Oh, Poe Dameron flies a fighter spaceship.
But think about it. All right. What significant
But Ray can
contribution?
do that look better.
Yeah, but what significant contribution to the final fight did they make? Oh, they kept
They
the.
made Ray look better.
He flew a fighter spaceship.
Yeah.
The contribution they made is they made Ray look better.
Nothing made Ray look better.
Take a look in general chat.
Look in general chat. Let's see what's in general chat. I sense there's
I
That's what
posted that
Kefki said.
like a long time ago. It was the Ortega thing with her face. I just wanted to see if that was the after, is what you were talking about. With the whole
Yeah.
General chat. Can I not look in Field Marshal chat instead?
I don't
Here,
look.
here.
Wait a minute. I don't know.
We have to do this. We have to do this one on your channel.
Wait a minute. Hold on. I want to say something. Now, Critical, that actress you put up with her turning into that sexy, fine piece of skeletal water. That's a beautiful woman.
I knew you'd be attracted to that.
I want to know what grade she's in.
Hold on a minute.
Oh God.
I think I'm going to cut out because the pain's acting up again.
All right, my friend.
Okay, Mitchley, hug. Feel better, all right?
Feel better later.
Let's see ya.
I'll be getting feeling better.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and I've replied to the General Ortega one in general chat as well.
But it's
Oh crap.
ready for another TFO?
Not just yet. Let me get stuff sorted.
But again, it is like Mitch was saying. It is superficial, and the hero journey no longer is a journey. It is I can do anything from the very beginning, and you just have to bow down to my awesomeness.
And I know people. I know it's not a popular opinion amongst a lot of people, but it actually is mainly female characters that this is shown with.
It is. It is. It's called the Mary Sue syndrome.
It is literally a short because they can't write a proper arc for a female character because you have to admit three things.
Any characters.
But in the proper arc, there had to be failure.
Yeah. And in the modern arcs, that failure is always on part of a male. I mean, look at Star Trek: Discovery.
Mm-hmm.
Every male character that is not a main character that disagreed with Spock's human sister. I'm forgetting her name.
Michael Burnham, dumbest name.
Yeah, Burnham dies.
Michael Burnham all.
No, that's her. That's...
Yeah, any male character that disagreed with her, who was not part of the main cast, died.
Oh, I hate that too.
Because they didn't do what she said, and they did it wrong, so they died.
See, I've got the perfect twist for that. At the very end, everybody ignores what she says should be done. She goes and does what she says should be done, and she dies.
She dies.
If I had my way, the last episode of Discovery ever would be would be somebody handing this pad back to this kid in a Federation at a high school and saying, "I don't like your assignment. You're getting an F."
The last episode would be like it'd be older Jake. He's critiquing someone's creative writing and goes, "This is crap."
I mean, that's something I think
last
Mitch would
episode
disagree
is-
with, but I like Jake Sisko.
That's why,
especially when he became Nog's friend.
No, and that's why he's critiquing someone else's. He's a professor critiquing someone's crap.
Last episode is her court martial.
Ha!
Damn.
Yeah, that's the thing. They keep saying, "Oh, it was just like Star Trek." It wasn't. I mean, Star Trek never made a hero. It was somebody who was quite clearly a villain.
Or they Star Trek was military again. Starfleet is a military organization. Yes, they are essentially explorers, but even then they have a clearly defined hierarchy. They have a clearly defined
military hierarchy.
Exactly. And Burnham
with
flaunted
military style discipline.
Yep, and Burnham flaunted that every chance she got. How dare you speak back to a commanding officer?
There's the other thing as well when you say, yeah, it's military like. It
Put in
wasn't
the
military
CFO.
like. It was, yeah. Starfleet is a military organisation. You can't get away from it because it's also the peacekeeping and defensive arm of the Federation. And in that, it has to be military, and that means it has to have military discipline. Otherwise, it would not be able to function.
Yes. Why won't this thing? Won't let me give me a TFO?
You know, Strangled New Worlds.
Wait a minute. I'm having a bit of an issue.
You know the lieutenants in Strange New Worlds.
It won't let me. Hold on. It won't let me pick a TFO. What?
Your issues are too much information for a
hold on.
minion stream.
No, I'm talking about a TFO.
Are you still squad leader?
I should be.
I'll tell you what. Break up the squad team, then reform the team.
All right.
It might be because Mitch left the game.
Could be. All right. Lead team. Everybody lead team, and then I'll request join team.
Tyr, I'm taking this test.
You okay, Kefki?
And I realized that
You alright, Kefki?
No, she just muted.
No, I was saying the whole military thing. You know Strange New Worlds, right?
Mm-hmm.
The way the way Pike gets back chat from his junior officers.
There it is.
Can you imagine what would happen if any of those junior officers were on the original Kirk's Enterprise and they give him back chat?
Even the brig or court martial.
At very least confined to quarters.
Decent.
Shit, Picard wouldn't have took that shit. And
Right.
Cisco wouldn't either.
But yeah, season 1 to season 3, Picard wouldn't have taken that shit. Yeah, 4 onwards, yeah. I say he's just exercising his humanity.
Now, all right. See, I can understand, say, someone offering a difference of opinion in the context of your job. Worf offering, like, hey, if we do this, this could happen here. As chief of security, I can't ensure your safety. All right, makes sense. Offer my opinion as acting chief or as chief of security. Versus, that's stupid, Captain.
Yeah.
That's stupid, Captain. So are you, and so is your face.
What's going on in the background?
Take her to the brig.
Roger's in the gym.
Ah, right. I thought it was Jacob Marley rattling his chains.
It's the ghost of Willage Forge.
Wow.
Who stole his good arm?
Oh, I'm gonna get that out.
Oh no, not the Herc.
Not the Hoyt!
The Hoik.
Oh, we're getting dangerously close here.
When aren't we getting dangerously close to shit?
USS Shenanigans.
The USS Fuddruckers.
No,
USS Icon has cheeseburger.
The USS
The
Never
USS
Watch
Red Lobster.
The USS Never Watch Alone.
The Nessa Victoria.
What the fuck is that? That's a
Pull the
Victoria.
dork fist out of it.
And I've got an actual proper name for my ship.
The Dauntless.
Yeah. Because I couldn't have defined someone for something similar.
I should pull the
Hold on.
dorkfish out of mothballs.
Tragic is trying to say something.
I do have to say one thing here. We're talking about. I know you're talking about different ship names, but just ship names in general. When it comes to warships,
Mm-hmm.
Batman The British do come up. You guys do much better job at naming warships.
Oh, absolutely. The British do have a better name.
Hold on. How many Dauntlesses have existed in the last trillion years, and they were British warships?
Oh. I have no idea. Even one of our fictional naval ships, if you've ever read War of the Worlds, was fucking brilliant. I mean, Thunderchild, what a fucking name for a ship.
That is cool.
Here.
Yes.
What?
To be fair, I will say,
Thunderchild.
To be fair, the British do have a history of like repairing their ships over time.
No, hold on. Let me modify what you said there. The British do have a history. Could have just stopped there.
We did
That's
take a fuck
really
up.
Good history. We got a history.
Hold on. Kefki was trying to say something.
I was just asked if that's an actual ship name, Thunderchild.
No, it was a fictional ship.
Oh, well, thank God, because that sounds stupid.
War of the Worlds. I think it's brilliant.
Stupid.
Shit, wasn't the airship in Doctor Who called the Valiant?
In what?
That's actually a British ship, the Valiant.
Makes more sense.
No. Like the airship that they used in when the Sontarans fucking started poisoning the planet, poisoning the sky. I could have sworn it was called the Valiant.
I believe Defiant was a British warship and an American warship.
But do they have a Washington?
Why would they want a Washington?
No, we don't. But I live 20 minutes bus ride away from Washington.
See, that's
the original Washington. The original Washington.
You gotta have a warship named Washington.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, except for they probably pronounce it Washington.
No, we pronounce it Washington.
to be fair, he was in the British Army for a little bit.
Briefly.
And to be fair, his family and the family name come from my part of England.
Oh, really?
That's why I said I live like 20 minutes bus ride away from Washington.
I didn't know that. Yes, James.
I know it's been a while, but I gotta reiterate this.
Oh, Lord.
You are very articulate.
Clean. I'm an articulate, clean-cut individual. Are you going back?
Yeah, you're one of the good ones.
He's going
yeah,
He's going full back.
Yeah. Tyr, I've got to say, you are a credit to your undead people.
Well, thank you. As a lich,
He's very articulate for an undead.
The last of the refugee ships.
Well, thank you.
He's not a no good dirty clanker.
He's the most articulate undead I've ever met.
Oh yes, and Tyr.
I got a 47 on the test.
Wait a minute. Out of what, James?
100.
Oh God. And Batman
somebody once for saying that to my cousin Leroy.
Ah, shit.
What kind of lady?
What's that rating for 47?
I don't know.
I've got tons of lich friends.
James.
Wait a minute. Batman was trying to say something.
Yeah, we're going to rename you Toby.
Oh no! What's your name, Toby?
The Mac that give you a name is a good name. He named you Kunta. Only if you.
Gonna change all.
Go ahead.
We're gonna change all racist jokes to lich jokes.
He's such a clean-cut lich. Just fully articulate. No
I'm so proud of this. I'm so proud of this lich for taking care of his teenage son.
Hey, I have many lich friends.
Me too.
I have many undead friends. I'm not undead phobic. You know, I'm not a livinist. Okay, I have plenty of undead friends.
You have plenty of living friends.
Yeah, I have plenty of living friends.
Dead lives matter.
Dead lives matter.
No, you see, it's wrong. You're wrong. Unlives matter, okay? Unlives.
Yeah, but mine sounds funnier.
It sounds funny, but it's not true. It's unlife.
Mine, there's one thing you got to say about the undead. They've got a great sense of rhythm.
we can shake, rattle, and roll.
He really rattles his skull off.
Oh man.
You've ever told an undead to shut up?
Yeah, you ever thought about renaming this the camouflage racist string?
The camouflage racist string. No.
He drives a Dodge Ghost Rider.
Look. Again, I have plenty of living friends. I'm not anti-living. Some of my best friends are alive. If you ask any one of my living friends, they will tell you that I'm not anti-living. Okay, I will beat those allegations.
They will tell you that he's prejudiced against anybody who's not living impaired.
Yeah, the unfortunate thing about Tyr's childhood is his dad said he was just popping out to sacrifice some souls to the Dark Lord and never came back.
Look!
His dad went out for the souls and never came back.
Okay, that's a funny one. That is fucking hilarious.
Thank you.
He said his mama just got child soul support.
I was trying too hard.
That's what his father said.
Well, you know that all liches have 10-inch bones.
Look. Again, just because I roll up in a Bentley hearse with the rims on it, with the the spinners and the spoiler, don't mean nothing. All right.
Yeah, if he was a Mexican, it'd be a lowrider hearse.
It would be.
Only he would put spinners on a hearse.
I kind of want to put spinners on a hearse.
God, it's amazing how earwormy that tune is, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Lowrider.
Yes.
The
low rider.
The ghoul rider. He's a little zombie. The
ghoul rider. Gonna raise him dead.
He's attracted to all the ghouls.
Look.
I'm not saying Tyr's old, but he can remember when the Ghost Rider used to need training wheels.
Hey Tyr, there's a chubby white ghoul over there.
Oh shit! Let me. Is my bones looking good?
Single white zombie.
Okay, that's a fucking funny one.
Yeah, these are just getting better.
The Lich wants to bone someone.
Hey, I always want to give my bones away.
You always got to give your toys away to the less fortunate.
Oh man. Oh shit. I can't wait.
That's actually the reason why I'm so upset about
I cursed you.
Leaving and everything. Carry toys with the less fortunate.
I can't see me cursing nobody but you.
For all your life. Look, I just want to find somebody I can curse the living with. You know, maybe raise a few skeletons with. You know, start a family. Is that so hard to ask for?
Old Mother Hubbard went to the cupboard to give her poor doggy a bone, but when she got there, the cupboard was bare, so Tyr gave her a bone of his own.
And now we know why she has 40 kids.
No, that's the old woman who lived in the shoe.
That's the same woman.
She had so much sex she didn't know what to do.
See you, Kefkis.
Hi, Kefki.
Hi.
Okay.
Hug.
Lighters.
Hi.
Bagagwa. Bagagwa!
Remember, kids, if your lich comes back in your house, run. I'm so tired of lich on lich violence.
The only thing that the media doesn't care about lich on lich violence.
They don't. I just.
Tyr,
Yes.
you can always at least take relish in one fact. You're not a damn no good dirty fucking clanker.
You're right, I'm not.
Oh, did you hear about that? Fucking, there are people that are literally out there getting upset over using the word clanker to describe machines or machinery.
Why?
You know,
Idiots.
I've had to say one thing.
Go ahead, Tragic.
I have used much worse language towards machinery.
Yeah.
Me too.
And it's supposed to be ones that are like AI type shit and whatnot.
There is
They're used towards a vehicle, they're retarded.
Go ahead, Tragic.
There's a Samsung refrigerator out there that I've made up words for.
Oh, yes. We all have.
Actually, there's a lot of stuff that was made by Samsung that I've made up words because they're the absolute worst appliance company.
Alright, I'm gonna grab me a drink of water.
Yeah.
No, I'm not running out to get souls.
He's gotta hydrate his bones somehow.
Hold on.
What?
He's basically a skeleton, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How the hell's he drinking water?
All
he's got to do is get the carpet wet.
I throw it in my bones, and you know they got to get it moisture. You know, it absorbs the moisture.
Yeah, in his
Work like
condition,
that.
it does go right through him, but you know, it doesn't stop him from trying.
Damn.
Well, he is very trying. I'll give him that.
Funny.
You could say the most trying.
Funny.
Friends don't let friends summon Bagagwa alone.
Yes, they do.
Friends don't let friends use dark magic alone.
No. If you're a friend who's got self-preservation.
Hey, Wazowski, what's your philosophy on summoning Bagagwa?
Mine? Let somebody else do it while I'm very, very, very far away.
Asking the cat, he's like, don't lump me in with what Cousin Merv is doing.
That could be worse. It could be summoning BLooZeR.
BLooZeR or Pazuzu?
Yes. First one, then the other.
Okay.
So the first thing I have to work on tomorrow is an outdoor barbecue grill.
Ooh,
oh fun!
Yeah, DCS, natural gas permanent plumbed in on their outdoor patio kitchen. Putting brand new burners in it.
Cool.
Tragic, your meme for the calipers angers me more than it should.
Hey, what do you call the Irishman
The person
who
who put it in there is a fucking idiot.
Do you know what you call the Irishman who invented French windows?
Irish?
Yeah. You know what you call the Irishman who invented French windows?
French?
No, patio doors.
Ah.
I was gonna say lost.
It took a minute for me to get it too.
What is the most shocked animal on the planet?
An eel?
No, a penguin who's about to be eaten by a polar bear.
Fair enough. That's pretty shocking.
Yeah.
Sometimes I love this chat.
I was gonna say a liberal white woman.
I pass on white women nowadays.
No, I said liberal white woman. They're not all liberal white women.
Hey, Will.
We're...
Will.
What?
What's got 6 legs and screams?
Human
Read
centipede.
A woman meeting a mouse.
Fair.
Damn.
Ouch.
First thing tomorrow, I have to deal with people who haven't paid their bills.
Yay. Oh, what has 8 legs and a big black cunt?
Spider?
The 18.
What?
A spider would work too.
The 18.
Oh.
Yo, okay, show.
Right, that's the thing. Mr. T, right?
Mm-hmm.
You see his on screen and his celebrity persona, you think he's this big, dangerous, hard guy. Then you see him interviewed, and he's just a fucking laugh. The guy is funny. I mean, have you seen those Snicker adverts he used to do?
Did you hear his mother song?
What song?
Mother.
No.
Mother.
That was Danzig.
No, that was Mr. T. Mother. I always love her. My mother. So treat her right.
I've never heard that.
You ever seen those Snickers adverts that he used to do?
Let me.
Well, the question is, which one came first, the Danzig song or
Mr. T?
The Tank Snickers advert.
Mr. T's mother, because it was done in the 70s or whenever he was.
No. It was the advert where he's chasing this guy in a tank and firing Snickers bars out of him.
Wait, didn't Mr. T do Butterfinger commercials too?
I don't know because we don't get those over here.
Well, everyone did Butterfinger commercials, kind of like almost everyone did the fucking Got Milk commercials back in the day, which was.
Talking about Mr. T, did you ever watch Different Strokes?
Yes. Go to.
Arnold's trying to impress that girl. He gets himself made up to look like Mr. T. It was so fucking funny.
Go to General. And
no.
that song.
No, because I'm waiting for the loading screen to drop me into the TFO that you've dragged us all into. That means I've got to stare at Tilly until it's loaded.
You gotta stare at titties. What?
Tilly.
Jennifer Tilly?
No. Retard
Tilly.
Inside retard Tilly.
Here I'm fucking with him.
You're not doing a very good job.
Wow, my ship is far bigger than the goddamn model of the goddamn.
Go on, you can do it.
Of the space station.
Why does the space station look like a lightsaber?
No, it looks like giant penis.
It looks like a Martian's butt plug.
It looks like somebody heard a butt plug described and never saw one, and tried to
re-describe it.
It was
tried to do an artistic rendering of it based on the description they were given.
All right, I got a question for Will and Batman, and I wish Mitch was here. But all right, do you think other species have shit like that?
Like what?
Butt plugs and French ticklers and shit like that.
It depends. If they've evolved in a similar environment to us, they've had to overcome similar evolutionary problems. They will have a similar physiology and psychology.
Two ifs. One, if they reproduce sexually, and two, if they attain pleasure thereby, or by the attempt to add it.
Well, if they're a species that has become a complex, intelligent life form, it's highly likely they will reproduce sexually, and if they do, it is advantageous evolutionary-wise for them to attain pleasure from the act of sex, thereby making it desirable.
That way they keep doing it.
Okay.
Yeah. Because
Basically,
even reptiles get pleasure from sex.
Okay.
I'm scared to ask how you know.
Because I used to watch a lot of science programs as a kid.
I thought it was just dolphins.
It was a internship with Shank.
What was an internship prank?
With Shank.
With Shank, the where you learned all these animals. It was an internship with Shank.
Oh.
See, I was taught that it was just dolphins and humans are the only two species on Earth that have sex for pleasure.
You ever seen bonobos do?
Who?
Most animals like
Bonobos,
to
they're a form of chimpanzee.
Yeah, mammals are more likely to have sex for pleasure.
Yeah, but all animals that have sexual reproduction experience pleasure when engaging in the act. It makes it more likely for them to actually engage in the act.
Makes sense. You're likely to do something you enjoy doing versus something right. Fucking hurts.
Well, did anybody see Alien Nation? The movie?
Yes.
Yep, and the
there
TV
you
show.
go.
Because if I recall, in the TV show, the woman gets pregnant until it's halfway through, then basically shoves it into the man.
Yep.
Which was a stupid idea.
And also it's you play with their spots.
In the movie, it was their sides.
And Sykes is actually in their language means shithead.
Yep.
And they like to drink spoiled milk. And take their coffee with mustard.
Intoxicating.
And and seawater is like hydrochloric acid to them. Not just salt water, it's got to be seawater. Because seawater contains more than just sodium chloride.
I could have sworn it was just salt water.
No, it's actual seawater.
We're gonna have to go back. I remember there was because I remember them.
There was these two street
gangs. I remember
gangs.
A case with street gangs with super soakers just with salt
Yes,
water.
I was about to mention that. It was seawater. I remember them talking about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's been a minute or three, so I'm gonna.
That was a great series.
Given the newcomers' durability and resistance to pain, that was a pretty shitty weapon to use against them.
Especially when they could just hold the distance and touch you, fucking crush your brain, your throat. Sorry.
No.
They're going to kill you before the water kills them.
It is specifically salt water because of their game. The death game.
I'm pretty sure it was seawater, but I'll take your word for it.
No, that death game that the overseers gambled on and everything had one cartridge with water and one cartridge with salt. And if the Russian roulette hit you, it mixed the two and burned a hole right through you.
Well, that would basically mean it's the salt and not the water that's doing the damage.
Well, probably it'd still be a combination of both because they, not reacted to salt alone, but salt mixed with water. You have the water as a carrier, and water is also corrosive on its own.
Well, the water's just carrying the salt. It isn't changing the salt's properties as a salt, and the salt isn't changing the properties of the water.
Or it could be the fact that it's a compound, and as a compound, it mixes the two in an unexpected way.
I find that hard to believe. I think it's just a salt.
Well, no.
And if that's the case, that means that most, if not all, foods or Earth-based food would be deadly poison to them.
Well, no. I can explain it to you why. All right. So when you have seawater, you still have the water and you have the salt. It is mixed into it, and if you drink too much seawater, you can die of dehydration. It is not the water itself that kills you. It is the content of the salt which is making you more dehydrated, because you're drinking water, you're consuming water, but it is not. It's not doing what it's supposed to do.
That's got nothing to do with it being mixed in with the. If you ate too much salt, you'd have exactly the same thing, only it would happen quicker. So therefore, the water is actually diluting the properties of the salt.
Yeah, but see the problem with the.
So you've argued against your own point.
The problem with the ingestion of the salt itself is that your body is designed to, like, oh God, no, not all this shit ton of salt. However, the water is something you need, and the combination of it is the deadly combination. It is.
You try and drink if you try and drink salt water, you will be sick.
But you still your body.
You will actually vomit.
If you're thirsty and you got salt water, you're gonna fucking try to drink it.
Yeah, and you'll throw up, which will make you even thirstier.
Yeah. You're drinking water as you're dehydrating because of the salt that's perpetuating inside of you.
Yes.
That's what he's trying to say.
Versus the salt inside, the salt itself.
Because your body needs salt, and salt is an electrolyte, but you're drinking salt water, but you're drinking a lot of it. You're killing yourself faster.
Look, can we just agree through that? I don't fucking know. It's a 50-year-old show.
The thing is,
we're all agreeing here.
Even if it's salt and water mixed together, most foodstuffs on Earth, if not all foodstuffs on Earth, would be deadly to them, because they've all got some combination of salt and water.
Considering that, aside from the herbivorous ones, the Tectones ate raw meat because they couldn't.
Even plants have a high degree of salt and water.
Yeah.
So they couldn't eat anything on Earth without killing themselves.
Not necessarily.
Tyr?
Yes.
For the record, this is why I'm the driver.
God, I'm glad that focus over.
Damn, -8 damage. -8 damage to the face.
But did y'all see the in the general chat, the Mr. T, my mother, so treat her right.
No, because I was busy getting.
Oh, I guess you didn't see her, man.
A woman's intuition is never wrong. Way too many single mothers for this to be true.
Ooh. Low blow.
Thank God, got him.
Did you see your NAR chat?
Ouch.
It's just because of the drag.
You're going to hell.
I know it.
In a handbasket. Hey, wait. James, if you're going to hell, I shall save a seat for you.
Yay! Wait, I don't want to. If I'm sitting next to you, that means we're both on the short bus.
I didn't say it was next to me.
He's going to save a seat next to the driver.
What do you mean, next to the driver? I want somebody who knows how to get there.
Yeah, James knows how to get there. He's been there before.
That's why he's not sitting next to the driver.
He's
That's right.
Oh!
Yes, he can even wear the hat.
Yay!
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 Great minds think alike, huh, Tyr?
Yes, they do. All right, what do I need? I need pilot light trajectory 1.
A thump in the nose.
Thump in the nose 2. Pull up.
Another thump in the nose.
Alright, okay.
Will's still in the Will's still on the in the TFO map.
No,
he's back. He was a second ago.
By one of you, and one of you, and
Tyr has become Uncle Sam.
I am the uncles of Sam. Well, what's the second one I need?
Well, you mean Sam Better from Quantum Leap?
Uh-uh.
That's a show I need to watch.
You haven't watched it before? Watch the real one, not the remake.
I have been meaning to watch it. It's one of the ones that have escaped me. Like, it was like Dexter for a long time.
I couldn't get into Dexter.
Dexter is really fucking good. The hype around it is absolutely well deserved.
I've heard people say that about shows and I've watched them and I wanted to kill the person who told me it was good.
Yeah, I've had that before.
Here, trust me. I'm somebody who hates it when a show or an anime is really hyped up and then I ignore it for years until I go back to it and watch it and I'll be like, okay, I understand why people loved it.
So it was with the Rise of the Shield Hero. I waited 3 years to watch it.
I still haven't watched it.
And it was because of the whole Me Too thing. But it is really good.
I did the same thing when it came to Attack on Titan.
Haven't watched that one yet.
I ignored Attack on Titan because my assistant manager at the time, the place where I was working, that dude, he would not shut up about the show. Attack on Titan and One Punch Man. I got so turned away from that show.
And One Punch
Man is good.
I've started each of those. I haven't finished them, but One Punch Man, Attack on Titan, started.
I actually liked Fairy Tail until the most recent seasons.
When you have 3 parts to the last season, and you're calling it the final season to start out with, I call bullshit.
On what show?
Attack on Titan.
Oh yeah, the last season sucked.
No, I mean, when you have the final season, part 1, part 2, part 3.
Alright.
But do you want to know, in that same vein, there is one anime that I refuse to watch.
What's that?
One Piece?
No. My Hero Academia.
Oh, I haven't even started. I haven't even watched that one.
I refuse to watch it because, yeah.
People are still have a hard on about that fucking show.
Well, your Hero Macadamia?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, but then again, I also had the same issue with Fairy Tail.
They come true, you know. They can happen to you, but only if you're young at heart.
I tried watching Fairy Tail. I read it. The manga itself isn't bad.
I read a novel. I'm forgetting who it was by. It was called Fairy Tail.
There's very few anime out there I will actually agree with somebody and sit and watch. One of the ones that actually was good for me was Bleach. I fucking loved that anime.
And my problem with Bleach is all the filler arcs.
Yeah,
you're a Grand Prix. Sorry.
See, 2 that I recommend for they've only got 1 season so far. Well, actually, not a 3rd one. Is that Isan newbie one, where it's the guy that's in his 30s that gets trained by an S-rank party? There's no isekai to it.
Oh yeah.
Basically, it's quite literally you can't call him a Mary Sue or a Marty Sue because they quite literally talk about how they trained him for 2 fucking years straight of S-rank talent lied to him about what even an E rank would go through, or an F rank would go through, to prepare him for it, to push him through it. Beast Tamer is really, in my opinion, Beast Tamer was really good, and I left my A rank party to explore dungeons with my students was really good.
Oh yeah, that one was real good.
Be forewarned, for that one, you're gonna have like 1 or 2 episodes of like more almost slice of life-esque, and then it's like super fucking serious for like 2 or 3 episodes.
Okay, I have a quick question. Why do anime nowadays have to have these super fucking long names? Or
I
they
have
really...
no fucking clue.
I have no idea either.
Yeah, more and more descriptive, unless
yeah.
Like, I got isekai into another world, but my boss is a demon lord. Like, what the fuck?
Oh no, dude, Beast Tamer's pretty nice. It's pretty good in my opinion, and it's a short.
Beast Tamer's real good. Let's see.
I still want to watch. I still need to watch my boss as a manager or something.
Are you talking about the one where the main character is the chick, like the short chick with the green hair? Long green hair, not.
This is the one where like the devil is like it's called The Devil is a Part-Timer.
Oh, Devil's Part-Timer.
Oh,
yeah.
I haven't seen that one.
I need to watch it.
Seen some of it.
The art's not the greatest, but it's like in some cases, that Kaiju number 8 was actually pretty good in my opinion.
Definitely
closer to
definitely enjoyed it.
I'm actually looking forward to the next season of that one.
They're somewhere between a third. I think they're about a third of the way through the second season now. Maybe just a little over.
All right. God damn it.
Let's see, what was the other one?
I don't know.
Ooh.
And I also don't care.
Damn.
Oh, the difference between ignorance and
There's a
attitude.
couple of them.
Nope. God damn it. I just want to learn this goddamn specialization.
Solo leveling is really good. Both seasons.
That one's technically Korean.
Okay. But still freaking awesome.
Hold on. Since we're on that topic, I actually learned something recently, Tyr, that actually goes against what you were trying to say about the whole thing for anime. Did you know the term anime isn't Japanese?
It's short for animation.
It's French.
Isn't it?
It's French for Japanese cartoons.
Yep, because the French and the Japanese collaborated on a lot of French animation companies and Japanese animation companies collaborated a lot. Have you ever seen Ulysses 31?
No, I have never seen Ulysses 31. I've
That's
seen
a French-Japanese cartoon.
Yeah, the Japanese like to use a lot of French and German words.
Yeah, I would recommend it.
Do.
Didn't the Japanese work, or was it the French that was on our? Yeah, it was the French that was on our side.
French.
No, the French were never on our side. They were on their own side.
We just saved their asses in after they got taken over.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, let's be honest. Like for that time frame, no one else really wanted to listen for the whole thing of, and they weren't expecting Germany to use a British tactic.
Which British tactic?
The Blitzkrieg. The Blitzkrieg is a British tanker's tactic. Yes, it was. It was originally devised by a British man.
What the Germans did, the Blitzkrieg wasn't just a tank tactic. It was tanks, infantry, the lot. They just threw everything in. We didn't, and that wasn't a British way of fighting.
It was originally devised by the guy who was doing the tank warfare that was basically the father of it, because when it first started, all the other British officers in the tankers units wanted to treat that like freaking standard artillery that would have to be parked, and they would then have their guys get out so they could fire it and still fire regular weapons instead of using the tank as mobile artillery.
That bit I can believe, but that's not what the Germans did when they did Blitzkrieg. It was basically An
Yes,
all-out
it was
attack.
everything. Yeah, it was an all-out attack on one singular point instead of stretching it all along there, which was,
Yeah.
like I said, was originally devised by that British tanker who was basically pushed out of the British thing because he wasn't agree with all the old fucking good old boy club.
Because he actually had a good idea of military tactics when it came
That's
to
a- yeah,
something as
and-
functional as a tank.
That's something endemic with all military. They tend to get stuck in their ways.
I mean, it's the
And,
old way
Because
of
he
warfare.
he wasn't from those types of families. It's kind of like when they got pissed off that the dude who had no legs was outclassing their pilots.
Douglas Bader.
Yes. Or the one that I think he was actually Irish that did stuff for the British originally, was supposed to become a captain because he wasn't of a specific bloodline or whatnot. They were like, no, you don't get that whole thing. So he's like, fuck it, I'm going to go to America and be a captain for them.
Never heard of that one before.
We do not grant you the rank of captain. Fuck it, I'll leave the
Yeah,
Jedi
'cause
Order and go to the Sith.
To get a lot of that shit, it's been a lot of that whole thing of like the nobility of it. So you had to have either the rank status or the money to afford it. And he quite literally worked from like a deckman to knowing all of that shit.
Yeah, by World War II, the whole purchasing of commissions was out the window. Yes, you still got people who did that, but they were kind of frowned upon by pretty much everybody.
Yeah.
Because you didn't earn your stripes.
Yeah.
You just bought them.
Yeah, especially during wartime. You just did not want people like that around you.
Or you didn't want people with no experience leading you into battle.
Right, hey, at the start of war, that's just about everybody from the guy with no stripes to the guy who's got colonel stripes, colonel pips rather.
Yeah.
Not exactly. Going from World War One, like for World War One, I would say more yes, but going from World War One to World War Two, no, there were still veterans and everything that could have easily explained a lot of that shit.
Not who'd be in combat because they'd be too old.
Well, they can advise. That's the whole thing. They wouldn't be in combat, but they can advise to train.
I'm still.
But I mean, if we want to be honest, like all of the different shit they did, I mean, for fuck's sake, that's how we got the old bastards.
I honestly, I'm still pissed. If had been for the British, I'd still. Oh, sorry, my bad. I've spoken too much. Okay.
If say first advice, you want winning tactics that aren't necessarily humane or legal, ask the Canadians, and then ask them how to get away with it.
They apologize.
You basically have to win the war. Winners don't get tried for war crimes.
The only good lich is an exorcised lich.
Again, look. Just because just because I
the
had
only reason Canada's been doing for war crimes is because America didn't go first.
Well, the thing is like they forget of a lot of the shit they accused America of for war crimes and that whole thing. Like Germany wanted the shotgun to be called a war crime. It's like you're using chemical warfare that's slowly choking people to death. Like get fucked, asshole.
You're using mustard gas, and you want our
I was proud of making mustard
fire
gas.
of shotguns with bayonets to be considered a war crime.
Tell the truth,
gas
Tyr.
does not
You
taste like mustard.
Tell the truth,
the whole
Tyr.
fact of the
You mean
Japanese
mouse turd gas.
Mustard gas,
Or
yes.
the whole fact them being them trying to say against the Americans because of how well they were fighting against the Japanese, being like, oh, the reason why they don't do that and get into close quarters combat is because they're scared of how good our freaking our karate and everything is. So one of the fucking guys, I can't remember what fucking rank he gets up to, is basically just like fix bayonets, boys.
Do you know
bayonet charge like a motherfucker?
You know the soldiers that the Japanese were absolutely terrified of in World War II?
The old guys.
No, the Gurkhas.
Yeah.
Well, the Gurkhas, there was also, like I said, the I can't remember what regiment it was, but it was the all the older guys that they end up using for a bunch of testing. They quite literally got made honorary Marine.
But the thing with the Gurkhas is, there was one guy, I believe he was a sergeant, Gurkha sergeant, and all of his mates had been killed, and he was the last guy there on his machine gun placement, and he kept the Japs off. When he got rescued, he's got severe wounds, and he hadn't noticed them.
Too busy with that adrenaline high.
Yeah, I just
Gurkhas
love the
Gurkhas are basically barbarian warriors.
Yeah.
They never encountered yet. I'll keep quiet. I'll keep quiet. I gotta keep
Technically, the guy who got the most, he got like basically it's like for POWs and whatnot, the most between World War I and World War II never got credited for it because he wasn't following technically the chain of command and everything in Japan, in the islands and whatnot, because he knew folks that were in that were Japanese in the States. He learned how to speak Japanese and was quite literally basically like, he got, I think his first one was like 300 people.
God damn it.
Because he convinced them to basically come out to and it's like, no, they're not going to kill you. Like it's like, my emperor is, impressed with how you guys have fought. It'll be honorable, X, Y, and Z, and got them to surrender. And the only reason things like in his favor was because as they're marching forward, they started to see the front lines Marines, because basically he went out on his own.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, oh, okay, here, you guys take your white undershirts off and wave those. And the Marines came up, started getting, everyone who need medical attention. And like by the end of it, he technically got over 800 individuals to surrender for Japanese military.
Nice.
But I'm so tired of seeing the whole thing of like, because of the propaganda that was fed to the Japanese, they thought the Westerners were gonna kill them and eat them, didn't matter. So you had parents quite literally throwing their children off cliffs, to fear them the death of that.
Well, I remember reading, I'm forgetting where I read it. If it wasn't for the two nukes, there probably wouldn't be any Japanese left alive now.
Not many. Right?
Because
not
they
many
would have
from mainland.
fought until they could not fight anymore.
Again, when you drop
unless the emperor had said otherwise.
Yeah, but the emperor couldn't surrender because that would be a loss of face that he could not live up to.
Well, he technically did, and the funny part is when he went to address the nation, you had people who weren't even going to see anything on TV. They were going to hear this shit on the radio, and they dressed up in their best clothes.
Because the emperor is just that fucking important.
Yes, that's the reverence they had.
Like it's not a fake submission like how it is in, say, Korea or North Korea, where you show like, a fake reverence.
That's why I brought up like the old bastards and whatnot, because there was one unit. They're like, we'll surrender, but we're not surrendering to them. So quite literally, they had to take a couple of the guys because they ended up, getting people put into their ranks that weren't the old bastards technically. So like they took the medals and shit they had for themselves to identify themselves and had him go do the surrendering, because they're like, they were, I think their KD ratio was like over 20-1.
Cool.
Yeah, they're the first to get a fucking naval sinkage, it's like for that from land.
There's an old saying in Roman. So it's down to the Triarii, and the Triarii were the old warriors who were sitting in the back like, yo, we fucking bored. Yo, can we fight?
You gotta remember, for most of these guys, until they got to Japan, they never saw actual combat. They were a testing unit that was tested to basically see how long people could survive without water. That's how they got to like so many quarts per day or whatnot. to see how long they could survive in the cold. They went out and tested the sleeping bags and whatnot. We're told not to have a fire. Like, they got put through some shit, but another reason why they all survived is because they went through their jungle warfare thing, and quite literally they got the whole thing of like, it doesn't stink, stick it.
Yeah, which is why the Japanese didn't want to surrender to them, because they didn't take prisoners.
Apparently, the Japanese would rather surrender to the British than the Americans as well.
Because you had tea and crumpets. Of course I'd surrender to you.
No, it's because, and I don't agree with this idea. They thought you were barbarians.
I wasn't at the American side at the time.
At the time.
Yeah.
Come on, the Japanese culture, all foreigners are barbarians. It's literally the word for foreigners.
Yeah, but they thought we were less barbaric than you.
Well, I mean, that's true, but that's beside the point.
I was with the THUR.
I don't have a problem with him making this institution.
Damn, Tyr.
What?
Minions.
I just said I was with the THUR. I never said anything else.
No, that's just a German word meaning leader.
Exactly.
It's true, but still, come on, a little bit of tact.
Well, I mean,
Well, what about Herr Chancellor then?
He hasn't looked up tact in the dictionary yet.
I mean, I never said what I did for one particular leader of a particular nation during a particular event in a particular time frame. I just said I was with a certain group.
So,
yes, he was
Gary?
with the Osmonds.
What, James?
Legitimate question. Is it possible to bake 6 million cookies in 5 years?
It is. It really is. It's totally possible. You know, because a certain group. Now, I'm not saying it was a certain group, but a certain group who didn't sleep and particularly liked, let's say,
Baking?
yeah, baking. Yeah, we were like baking. Yeah, you know, we were really good bakers.
Don't forget, back then they were more than willing to give their troops freaking pharmaceutical grade meth.
Oh, we didn't need that. I mean, you know, you're undead. You're doing it for the love of the game.
No, but it is a actual verified fact that, like, not just the Russians, not just the Finnish, but even the frickin' Germans had absolutely no issue giving their troops pharmaceutical grade meth.
Oh yeah, the Germans.
Bullshit.
Germans were well renowned for having their troops going to battle off their heads.
Yes, that was something else. The old people can teach you.
All right, later, y'all.
From World War I, people could teach us. You know, it's all fun and games till the trees speak Finnish.
I laugh. The tree laughed. The ground laughed.
I died.
Then we killed the ground for being a mimic and died because we destroyed the planet.
It's like, I laughed. The tree laughed. I tossed a grenade. Trees didn't laugh no more.
Tree stopped laughing. I went home. Like, I mean, again, I didn't particularly say what I was doing. I was just saying I was in a particular area, doing a particular time frame with a particular group of people. And
after World War II, they decided to no longer have actual objectives and been like, oh, we're going to do like wars of attrition and shit like that.
Yeah, and stop being
instead
fun.
of having a clear actual path to victory. So we had the shit that happened during the Korean War and the fucking Vietnam War because politicians are retarded and shouldn't be in control of that shit.
I was in my hippie phase during those wars. You know, flower power, you know, well, Grateful Dead era.
And those things our enemies do not follow those follow that whole aspect, but we had to.
Yeah.
Well, I had a timeline set up for Tyr. He got Operation Paperclipped into the CIA, and then he worked his way through all sorts of evil organizations like
What did he work his way through? He invented half of them.
United Healthcare. That was pretty.
That was fun for a brief bit. Then it got all hippie on me.
Yeah, he was also the manager for the Osmonds.
Electrolux Appliances. That was extremely evil.
Man, you just want to tell my greatest hits. Go right ahead.
Okay.
AT&T customer service.
Oh, that was fun.
Microsoft customer support.
Now that manual there
Halliburton?
has actually been added to Geneva's list.
Did you say Halliburton?
Yeah, I was like Halliburton. Are you forgetting Halliburton?
I have an uncle for Halliburton.
I mean, Enron. I was with Enron for a brief bit too.
Serving drinks to their ship captains doesn't really qualify as being with them.
I was Enron adjacent, okay? Better. I had some time with Madoff. He was an ass, but it's cool. But an ass.
So he was a cool ass.
No, he's a cool. Sorry, he was a cool ass. Yes. That's, I forgot I'm on Minions. I can't say what he was. Alright, I'm getting a little sleepy, so I'm gonna, shut her down. We had fun.
No, we didn't.
Your check's in the mail.
Again.
Is this one rubber as well?
It is. Bitches aren't allowed to have money anymore. We tend to crash economies.
And cars.
Yes, in cars.
And trains.
In planes. In boats.
I was gonna say I don't crash cars, and I realized how many collisions I've been in.
Chappaquiddick.
In buses.
No, I was not in Chappaquiddick.
I have to bring this.
Go ahead.
I have to bring this up now.
Go ahead.
I have to bring this up now. We brought up Chappaquiddick. The world would have changed if the Kennedys had different taste in cars. If John was in a sedan and Teddy was in a convertible, wouldn't have had the problems we did.
Here's a question for you. If the Kennedys had not gotten into political power, would America have put a man on the moon?
Yes.
Because it was JFK's impetus and interest in the space race that pretty much got you in there in the first place.
We would eventually gone to the moon.
But would the Russian have beat you there?
50-50.
Yeah. I mean, because they did have
we could have ended up living in the universe that was displayed in that TV show For All Mankind.
I mean,
which, if you haven't seen it, I recommend you watch from the first episode because it is good.
I mean, again, the Russians did have Sputnik up by the time we were putting our pants on.
There's only one thing I disagree with in that show.
What?
When America finally put Apollo 11 on the moon, it nearly crashed, and Neil Armstrong was too good a pilot to crash Apollo 11. In fact, if he'd listened to the computers, it would have crashed.
Okay.
I used to be in the camp of we landed on the moon until my sister pointed out one flaw to that theory.
What?
There were 3 astronauts.
Yes.
That were sent to that landed on the moon, right?
No, there was only 2 that landed on the moon. There was one in the orbiter.
Okay. Who's holding the camera?
It was set up.
It was set up. It was both radio controlled from, I believe, both the orbiter and mission control, and it had a backup mechanical timer controlled system on it as well.
All right, so this is. Wait a minute. Go ahead.
So-
Try it.
It was Stanley
One more thing.
Kubrick.
He
One more thing.
All right, go ahead.
Technology was that good back then in the 60s that there was only a 4-minute delay from the transmission to the moon to Earth.
Radio waves are radio waves. They travel at the speed of light.
Yeah, going by that argument, the 2 bombs that were dropped on Hiroshima, that was a fake because it didn't have the technology back then.
Actually, that's proven.
All right, hold on. All right, James. All right, as much as I hate Neil deGrasse Tyson, he explained why it can't be fake. The variables needed to calculate everything and account for that down here, it was just so much fucking cheaper just to go.
And if we faked it, the Soviets would have called our ass out.
And you'd still be recovering from that. And the other thing is, the Russians verified it. The Chinese, when they sent their automated landers there, they visited the landing sites and found the landing stages that were left there when the missions left the moon. There's
also the mirror box.
Yeah, there was the reflectors that were placed on the moon that could only be placed by hand, and that are still there and are still used by scientists to for measurements to measure the distance that the moon is moving away from the Earth. There's far more evidence in favor of us landing on the moon than there is against it.
Again,
far more.
Again, the amount of
There's just those 2 arguments that my sister brought up that I'm kind of going, that kind of makes sense.
But again, the variables needed to account for it, to reproduce on Earth and account for everything would be, again, it was just fucking far cheaper to go.
And Stanley Kubrick himself said if he'd have actually, if like the hoax theories were right and he'd faked it, he would have only ever done it if he was allowed to go on a location to film it. And that location would have had to be the moon.
He is a perfectionist.
And that's what that was what Kubrick himself said.
It would look so much. It would look so much less fake if he actually staged it.
He'd have made that shot look amazing. I would have done it 100 times.
You know the classic one that the moon fake believers use, where you've got Buzz Aldrin coming down the ladder of the lander, and he's in shadow, but he's brightly lit. Oh, look at that! That proves it's fake. No, it's not a second source of light. There's only two sources of light on the moon. That's the sun and the moon.
Yes.
And all that light reflecting, because he's wearing a white spacesuit, right? He's in an airless environment. Yes, he's in the shadow, but all that light reflecting off the moon onto his suit, because the lander itself is more brightly lit than it should be on Earth-side conditions.
Again, Neil deGrasse Tyson said this: you had to account for sunshine and then moonshine and then dust particles. You had to account for so much fucking shit. Give it a go. Just go there.
We can't even convincingly CGI it today.
Yeah. Plus the spacesuits themselves. You look at them. Those suits, when you see them on the moon, those suits have inflated. You can't do that on Earth to that degree.
Nope. And get that type of bounce. Okay. Again, James.
I'm back.
No.
Sorry, James. I mean, it sounds like. I think I sound like I'm being confrontational. I'm not. I'm not annoyed at you. I'm not annoyed at you.
It makes sense.
Yeah. I'm annoyed at the
It
arguments.
makes sense.
It's like the flat earthers. Every object in our universe is usually spherical, but except for the Earth.
Yeah, spherical or pseudo-spherical, yeah.
Yeah.
And a lot of these flat
Spheroid.
earthers also believe. A lot of these flat earthers also believe in aliens and the hollow Earth.
But if the Earth, hold on, okay, if the Earth is a fucking plate, that I don't fucking care anymore.
Exactly.
I can't square that circle. I can't.
I like
Nobody
hearing his
What's
brain
this?
melt.
This is a cylinder. Where does that go? It goes in the square hole.
Square hole.
Again, if the Earth is a plate, how can it be? There's nothing underneath to begin with. So how's it hollow? You can't believe them both. Both can't be fucking true.
I like that meme, that anti-flat earther meme, and yeah, the flat Earth is false because if the flat Earth was real, cats would have pushed everything off the edge a long time ago.
Yeah, exactly.
This is true. No, one of the things that's always thrown them, and they're never going to get better on this either, is the argument about overflights of Antarctica.
Oh.
Which do happen, but they are rare because of
It's a no-fly zone.
Well, it's not completely a no-fly zone.
Yes, it is. Have you ever seen any flies in the Antarctic?
No, all right.
Good point.
No.
As far as aviation, it is not completely a no-fly zone, but there is one for commercial aviation. There are safety requirements that are almost impossible to meet in a commercial aircraft.
Yes.
For other uses, there's just basically, aside from Antarctic exploration, there is no point to it, and it is very dangerous. But it has been done. Overflying the South Pole has been done.
Yeah, it's a very unique environment on Earth.
Yeah.
James, in the Rotncorpse Discord in the photography, I posted a picture I found of one of the camera mounts on the outside of the lunar module.
Yeah, the cameras were mounted on the exterior, so they could take those pictures remotely.
And now I'm going down a wormhole of Apollo cameras.
Oh yeah, they had lots. I mean, they had lots of safety features. Yeah, they had lots of features built into to ensure their operation.
I'm trying to close up. That's it. Sorry.
You will be. Talk to me like that again.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming out. I'm getting a little sleepy. I thank my friends, whoever these people are, because they're assholes.
You haven't got any friends.
You're right. I haven't paid them.
I thought you didn't have to work because you were on vacation.
Oh, I'm going in tomorrow because I have to fill out some fucking paperwork. So I'm only going to half today.
He's going in tomorrow because when he was snoozing on the job, cold with holy water.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, I thank you all for coming out. We'll do this again next Monday. So think about the assholes and the nice people.
Goodbye, assholes.
Nice
Nice people.
Later, everyone.
All right. Let me see.
Selassie.
Okay. All right. Bye night. Bye, guys.
Closing time. Time for you to go out to the places you will be from. I know who I wanna take me home. I know who I wanna take me home. I know who I wanna take me home. Take me home. Closing time. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.